Hej, witam was serdecznie na moim kanale. Dzisiaj mamy Hogwarts Legacy, lecimy dalej. Powiem wam, zmieniła się pora roku. Mamy jesień. Wydaje mi się, że chyba latem rozpoczynaliśmy, więc mamy teraz jesień i lecimy, kochani, na coś, na co czekaliśmy od dawna. Od dawna. Czyli zajęcia z magicznych zwierząt. O Jezu, udajcie na zajęcia o zwierzętach. Jasne, że się udam. Ja już pędzę, biegnę po prostu. Podskakuję. To są najważniejsze zajęcia dla mnie. Nie przyciąłem się, gro, bo to jest bardzo ważny moment w moim życiu. Czemu ona zawsze staje? Ja nigdy nie pamiętam, który przycisk jest od postaci. Okej, dobra. No. To mamy niezrobione. A czekajcie, w ogóle przecież, przepraszam, bardzo. Nie musimy tak. Zmień wygląd. Okej, ej, nieźle. Wow, to mi się jeszcze bardziej podoba. No, to nie podoba mi się. Ale po prostu czekajcie, bo ja mundurek ubiorę szkolny. Nie wygląda fajnie, ale nie. Dobra. I... Dobra. Bo wiecie, o co chodzi. Chodzi o to, żeby wpasować się w zajęcia, a nie wyglądać tak jak nie na zajęciach. Okej, rozpoczynamy misję.
Welcome, everyone.
Profesor
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly
Jezus!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Okej. Jezu, jaki
You can use
słodziak.
my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Okej. Szczotka dla zwierząt służy do opiekowania się magicznym. Naciśnij ten, by wybierz szczotkę dla zwierząt. Przytrzymaj to, żeby i przyciągnij na zestaw zaklęć. Okej. Okej, nie. Ojeju,
That's
jakie to
lovely.
jest...
I'm sure he feels much better.
Jakie to jest słowo.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Dobra, zaklęcia moje zabiegamy na karmę i inne rzeczy. Jakie
What do you
szczęśliwe.
suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition.
Ambicje i
cleanliness.
czystości.
Good
ambicje.
work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the measles in the farthest pen?
This way. The measles are over here.
Jezu, nie upaście. Ja po prostu zaraz umrę z przesłodzenia.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeyjeeks. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name
Persephone.
is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
No, Persefona, ale
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Jeju.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okej.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Super.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okej.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise.
Okej.
At
dziwne
least that's
powiedzenie,
what we
okej.
decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Okej.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. Come with me. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Ja myślę, że chodzi chyba o...
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Gryfy? Gryfonka?
Stand back.
Faktycznie miał rację, Gryfciu! Jaki on piękny!
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
No tak. Pokaż jej, że jest ważna, a cię polubi. Ukłon się. No, co, nie podoba ci się coś? Ptaszyno? O, jaka ty piękna jesteś.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
No, jest zadowolona. Słodkie to było.
What did you think of Highwing?
Jest piękna.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will.
No,
I
jasne,
should be
pomogę ci.
going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
No i co? Dobra, czekajcie, bo w ogóle... wiecie co? Czekajcie, bo ja się pozbyłam bombardy i tego. Okej, muszę wykupić sobie trzecią. Jak to szło? Talenty podstawowe? Tak jest. Okej, a to? Okej. Na razie czwartego nie potrzebuję. Zwiększymy serwery. A, już nie mam punktów talentu. Okej. Dobra. No dobra. I tutaj sobie damy to, damy sobie to. I damy sobie to. Dobra. Good. Alohomora. Oh yeah. W ogóle mam jeszcze zrobić raz poza nagrywaniem jakąś większą eksplorację Hogwartu, moi drodzy. I odkryć wszystkie teleporciki. Ładuję. Powiem wam, że jednak... Jezu, wybaczcie mi, ja będę dzisiaj ziewać, niestety. Taka pogoda. No. Serio, zacznę biegać na piękny wszędzie. Naprawdę. Ale to by mi długo zajęło. No. Dobra, znajdźmy tą niedolę tego biednego woźnego. O. A to są te. Okej, okej. A faktycznie zasięg mam lepszy. Dobra, znajdźmy tą niedolę tego biednego. Widzę, że to nie za bardzo. Poczekajmy na tego biednego woźnego. Ten woźny nie jest taki cudny, bo wozie starego Pottera to był okropny człowiek. Chodź tu, niedola twoja, chłopie.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service.
Są mniej albo bardziej
First,
mili
please allow me to apologize if I seemed a
nauczyciele,
bit
woźni, wszyscy, którzy
unsteady
uczą
when we
i
last
zajmują się
met.
różnymi zajęciami
I'm afraid
w
I had
Hogwarcie,
a
ale
rather
sam dyrektor jest
disconcerting
oziębły.
encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Ale przyspieszenie? A ciekawe, czy wilkołaki to jest okej. To ja mogę do domu sobie taką wziąć. Fajna jest, mi się podoba.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon
Muszę
from
sprawdzić,
the
zaraz zdjąć
statue.
księżyc z posągu.
Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly
A, z
unnerving.
Korei jest.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That
Czyli
is
ja mam
why I
znaleźć
need your help
posąg
in
i
removing
usunąć.
the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a
Znaczy ja na pewno z chęcią,
reputation
bo
for fearlessness.
te obraz to się
Second, as
denerwować.
macabre and hideous
E,
as
to
a
jest,
demiguise is, most would find my
Na
fear of
pewno
them
to zrobię ze względu na to,
unwarranted.
że bardzo bym chciała, ale
You,
humory się
however,
nauczył,
have
mogą
seen how
mnie
they
zwierzęta
affect me.
otwierać
I'm at my
drzwi.
wit's end, young friend.
skrzynki
I simply
i inne
can't bring
rzeczy.
myself to
Ale
go
humor jest
near
fajny, ale
them.
z tego co słyszałam,
In fact,
bo sprawdzałam,
I know
jak się
two
nauczyłam
statues
humoru,
right here in the
powiedzieć,
faculty
nie ma
tower.
humoru, nie ma
Perhaps you could
humory.
start simply by
A okazuje
removing
się,
them,
że
so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Mama Alohomory! Nie muszę nawet zrobić tego gusta facetowi. Czekajcie, F i ten, okej, jedziemy. I dopalacz. Alohomora!
Alohomora.
No chyba sy jaja robicie. Q, E, Q. A ja nie wiem jak to zrobić. Czekajcie, użyj, by poruszyć iskę i obrócić po kręgach, aż obie zębatki ustawione tak, że się tak, by otworzyć zamek. No.
Alohomora.
Jezu, udało się. Ale to nie może być po prostu Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Dobra, nie to. Kameleon, gdzie mamy kameleona? Tu mamy kameleona. To myślicie, że ja sobie tutaj nie pochodzę, nie potwieram wszystkiego, co się da. I jasne, że sobie wszystko potwieram. Aha, czyli muszę księżycem uznać, żeby wbić level. Kolipka. Zwykle jest 3. level potrzebny do wszystkiego, więc kurde. Okej.
Alohomora.
Ja serio nie wiem, na jakiej podstawie to działa. O! Nie no, po prostu to jest...
Hello, Mora.
Ja nie wiem, na jakiej zasadzie to się otwiera. Okej, mamy tutaj tak. Tak. Okej, tu nic nie ma, wychodzimy. Jaki słodziak! Mamy iść do góry. Wiem.
Velia.
To są jakieś magiczne? Tutaj ten. Okej, tu nic nie ma. Ten się w ogóle chyba nie odwróci nawet.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can...
Velia. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
No i niech mi ktoś wytłumaczy, jak to działa.
Hello, Amora.
Że tym razem, za drugim razem już mam. Nie mam pojęcia po prostu, jak, o co tu chodzi do końca z tym. No ja sobie mogę tak kręcić, wiecie? No tak gdy sobie możemy pokręcić. Żeby jakiś schemat, że coś mamy wpasować w coś. Ja tu w ogóle nie widzę schematu. Okej. Nie idzie jeszcze. O 3 razy sztuka. Okej. Jezu, jaka piękna łazienka! Czemu prefekci mają takie, a my nie?
Hello, Laura.
Dobra. Nie, w ogóle nie rozumiem. Super. Kurde. Mają mnie. Byłby ponownie jasne. Nie potem się tak. Nie ma, żeby się podobać tak łatwo. Nie ma, nie ma. Ale Alhomara to nam się przyda. Tylko, że trzeba im ulepić. Chociaż takie potrzebne. Widać jednak jest. Chociaż jakbym zbierała odpowiednią ilość kasy, to mogę sobie kupić pelerynę niewidkę, tylko że nie ma jej na sprzedaż. To jest też pytanie. A na razie nie jestem w stanie nic. Gra mi się zacięła. Okej. Tym panem się nie przejmujemy. Trzeci poziom.
plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well,
Revelio.
I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to get...
Tu są skrzynki, ale takie ma miejsca. Nie mogę na razie iść, bo ta jest tam.
For Hufflepuff, I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Dobra, chyba nam się uda. Ale ja dam tam zaklęcie, żeby uderzyła. A gdzie ty tu mi leziesz? Dobra, udało się go jakoś osiągnąć. Dobra, łamanie zasad fajna sprawa, tylko nie zawsze to się dobrze kończy. Ale jeszcze tylko... Jezu, nie zabierzę sobie. Ale tu wcześniej nikogo nie było. Gdzie to poleciało? Gdzie ta kartka poleciała, bo chciałam ją złapać, cholipka. Tu jeszcze niżej? Gdzie ja mam tego kameleona, bo chcę go włączyć. Proszę.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Pomogę chętnie, bardzo chętnie, bo
I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
Wiemy na poziom
You, my friend,
więc
are
jak
a
najbardziej.
gentle person and a scholar. And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Okej,
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
super. Będzie no tutaj na pewno potrzebna pomoc.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help.
Revelio.
Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okej, na pewno będziemy potrzebna pomoc tutaj. Dobra, moi mili, to będzie na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że odcinek się podobał. Jak tak, to zostawcie łapkę w górę, subskrypcję, komentarz mile widziany i co? Trzymajcie się i do następnego. Życzę wam miłego dnia. Hejo!